Ahlan wa sahlan. Today we will explore the process of preparing a successful shisha, a most important social skill that should not be taken lightly. Shisha smoking is an important cultural activity throughout the Middle East that becomes increasingly popular in the rest of the world as well. It can be the highlight of a relaxed afternoon with your mates. It is also a very good way to create dialogue between neighbors, countries, and might even be a cornerstone in bringing peace to the Middle East. Although so far, no luck. In the case of this hopeless poor idiot, his reputation will be decided according to the success of an afternoon shisha with his friends. We will now explore the preparation process step by step. The base of the shisha is the vase. Coming in different sizes, colors and shapes, the vase is more than just a decoration. The end part of the main body of the shisha extends down into the vase and into the liquid that fills it, which is naturally water. The water moisturizes the smoke, making it smoother to inhale. As the vase is the part of the shisha where the air meets the smoke, the treatment of the vase is most important in adjusting the strength of the smoke. If the pipe do not touch the water, there will be no resistance in the drag and the smoke will not run through the water. That will result in a heavy drag. On the other hand, if the pipe is submerged too deep in the liquid, the resistance of the drag will increase too much. That would result in a hard drag. Therefore, the pipe should be submerged roughly 1 centimeter in the water. That will also give good indication if the rest of the shisha is working well, by the rhythmic flow of the bubbles, which are also pretty and make a nice sound. Although water is the most commonly accepted form of liquid used in the vase, other liquids can be used as well. For example, milk, which will give the shisha a taste that reminds chai. Spirits, like vodka or tequila, will enrich the flavor and might cause a feeling of high, but usually result in a quick headache and therefore are not recommended. Soft drinks can enrich certain flavors, but try to avoid carbonated drinks, as your brain does need some oxygen flow. Ice can be refreshing in warm days, same for mint. Lemon is also much recommended, not only for the taste, but it also helps keeping the vase clean with its pH. Feel free to research other ways of enriching your shisha experience, but avoid using potentially lethal liquids like car oil, draining fluids and cooling liquid. It will get you high, but it will probably get you killed. The main body of the shisha is mainly a decorative feature, but there are several parts that should be paid attention to. The valve, usually screwable, contains a metallic ball. It is important in the process of adjusting the air to smoke ratio. Many places remove the valve and seal it in order to achieve thicker smoke. As mentioned in part 2 of this tutorial, your brain needs oxygen. Avoid sealing the valve and make sure it is clear and clean. If working properly, it can be used to relieve smoke in case the smoke in the vase gets too thick. By gently blowing back into the shisha, make sure not to blow too hard, as it will result in the water being pressured into the pipe, wetting the tobacco and the coal. Good job, you idiot. The valve can also be used to make the smoke thicker by blocking the valve while dragging. But if the metallic ball and the valve are working properly and they are clean, that should not be necessary. The hose used to drag the smoke should be kept clean and avoid touching the floor or dirty surfaces. The plate is basically an ashtray for the used coals. Can also contain used toothpicks that were used in the preparation of the shisha. Avoid putting food leftovers in the ashtray. It is a sign of disrespect for the host and the rest of the party. Generally, make sure that the body is whole, that all the connections are tight, and that the rubbers are not broken. If needed, seal or fix using isolating tape that does not contain glue. Remember, a clean shisha is shiny on the outside, but also on the inside. The bowl should be made out of clay or marble. It is where the cooking of the tobacco takes place. Make sure to wash and dry before and after every use. Make sure to use fresh tobacco. If it is gooey, then it is fresh. If it is dry, then the flavor will be bad. Dispose. When filling the bowl, you need to make sure that the tobacco reach the rims of the bowl. Too little will result in a quick burn and a dissatisfying taste. You cheap bastard. Overloading the bowl, also known as making ice cream head, is not a sign of generosity and might result in a hard drag. Avoid doing so. Make sure the tobacco is not stuck in big chunks, as it will prevent the air from flowing freely through the bowl. Squash the tobacco with your fingers or stir it with a toothpick. Now wash your hands, you dirty bagger. You should seal the bowl with tin foil. You don't have to, but without the foil, the tobacco will not be cooked. It will be burnt. If that is how you like to smoke, there are easier ways. Make sure you make holes in the tin foil. Goddamn idiot. Don't tear the foil or make big holes. You want the tobacco to be cooked, not burnt. Make sure to make many small holes that will allow the air to be dragged into the bowl through the coal and cook the tobacco. The amount of holes needed varies from one shisha to another. Practice and know your shisha. Shisha smoking is a cultural gathering. When hosting such an event, you should provide the right atmosphere. Your hosting skills are being evaluated. Offer tea and biscuits or other sweets. Cards or backgammon might be desired and should be offered as well. Keep a jug of water in reach. And make sure to bring out glasses as well. Music is most important, but make sure it is suitable music. When smoking, don't be greedy. And don't be impatient. It is impolite. If you did everything well, you can sit back and enjoy the afternoon with your friends. Enjoy!